Hello friends, welcome to Focus Prep Current Affairs. How are you today? Today we have brought for you a new test series, for the first week of November. So today in this session we are going to solve all the most important MCQs, of the first week of November. Here I will also discuss with you all the important concepts and it will be a quick revision class. So in case you have missed our previous, daily current affairs session, then this session is going to be important for you. So let's solve all the most important MCQs. We have selected the most important MCQs and try to answer along with me. I will give you a little bit of time. Though it is not a live video, it's a recorded video. Try to answer in the comments so that we can also see your answers. You can also test your knowledge and others can also, see that you're giving the right answer or not. So at least try to answer on your own. Even if you're not commenting, try to answer on your own, before I tell you the answer. So let's see the first question, Who were elected as the president and co-president of the International Solar Alliance for the term of 2024 and 2026? Do you know this is very easy? It is India and France, right? So India and France, they have been, elected as the president and co-president. Now this ISA, when was this found? It was found in the year 2015, right? And it was found by India and, France together in 2015. Where is the headquarters of the International Solar Alliance located? So do you know the answer? This is again a very easy one. It's a very important one as well. It is in Haryana, India, right? So India and France, they were founding members. So Haryana in India is the, headquarter of ISA. Let's see the next one. Where did the ISRO launch its analog space mission to simulate extraterrestrial conditions? This also we have discussed very thoroughly. Where is it? It's in Leh, right? So it has been, tested in Leh. What is analog space mission? Analog missions are field testing missions, right? So this is a field testing mission. And why is this taking place? This is taking place to train our astronauts, to habituate them with the conditions, with the extraterrestrial conditions that they can face when, this kind of space missions take place. What does simulate mean? Simulate means to mimic, right? So in this particular, analog space mission, they will simulate, they will mimic the extraterrestrial conditions that our astronauts can face when they, go to a space mission, maybe to Mars or to other areas, right? So that is why this has taken place, to train them. Now let's see the next one. Who was recently elected the president of Botswana? Again, we have discussed this, very important. Duma Boko, right? Duma Boko has been elected as the president of Botswana. Where is Botswana located? Where is Botswana located? At least, answer this in the comment. You should be able to answer if you have followed the current affairs. Also, these MCQs, this MCQ PDF, along with the weekly PDF, you will get in our Telegram channel, Focus Prep Current Affairs. The link is given in the comment section only, So go to the comments, click on the link, join this Telegram channel to get this PDF, if you want the PDF. This along with the answer sheet is also given in our, Telegram channel. Now let's see, at least comment this in the answer, where is Botswana located? Now what is the capital of Botswana? This is the next question. Gaborone. Gaborone is the capital of Botswana. Now let's see the next one. When did Coal India Limited celebrate its 50th foundation day? When? Answer this if you know. On 1st of November 2024, right? So they entered their golden jubilee year, right? Coal India, another very important point, static GK point about Coal India is that they are the world's largest coal producer, right? They are the world's largest coal producer. So if you have not followed our current affairs, I'll just tell you here, world's largest coal producer. These things, these static GK points also you will get in our, PDF, weekly PDF. There we have topic wise sorted, so there you will get it. Download the PDF. Now which country ranks first in the AI preparedness? The AI preparedness index? Do you know? Singapore, right? So Singapore has ranked first in the AI preparedness index. Now which organization released this AI preparedness index? This is again easy one. IMF, right? International Monetary Fund. They have released this index. Now let's see the next question. What is the theme of the World Tsunami Awareness Day 2024? Again, we have discussed this. Do you know? Build resilient communities. Build resilient communities. And when is this World Tsunami Awareness Day celebrated? Okay, answer this also in the comments. Let me see if you remember. What percentage of India's terrestrial and marine areas does the updated NBSAP aim to protect by 2030? Okay, what is the answer? How much area? 30%, right? 30%. Now let's see the next question. What year was the Convention on Biological Diversity adopted? Which year? This is from the static GK portion. 1992, right? The Convention on Biological Diversity, it was adopted in 1992. This is part of your environment, right? Now, what is the story behind the name Inamura no Hi? This I had explained in details, this story, right? So, it is a Japanese villager's tsunami escape story, right? So, a Japanese villager, he set fire to his own, rice fields to make the, villagers aware of the tsunami that was coming, okay? So, this Inamura no Hi, this term, whenever you see this, it is related to the tsunami. So, to, honor him, this Tsunami Awareness Day is celebrated. Okay, observed. Okay. Now, what is the currency of Botswana? Again, a static GK question. What is the currency? Pula, right? Pula is the currency of Botswana. Which Indian state celebrates Bali Padyami during Diwali? We recently celebrated Diwali, so which state celebrates Bali Padyami? Karnataka, right? Now, next question. Who has been appointed as the next Director General of the International Solar Alliance? Again, the Director General of ISA changed recently. So, who is it? This is again very, very important current affairs. It is Ashish Khanna, right? So, Ashish Khanna is the next DG of ISA. Now, let's see the next question. Where was the inaugural U19 World Boxing Championships held? Where was it held? It was held in Colorado in USA. Okay, so under 19 World Boxing Championship was held in Colorado. The next question, who won gold in the women's 65 kg category in this U19 World Boxing Championship? Very important. I have explained to you, Parthavi Grewal, right? Parthavi Grewal. So we learned that India won 3 gold medals, right? 3 gold medals India won in this under 19 boxing championship, and in different categories, both women and men had won it, among which in the 65 kg category, Parthavi Grewal. Okay. Now let's see the next question. Which edition of the Vietnam-India bilateral army exercise WinBAX began recently? What was the edition? It was the 5th edition. Okay. So the 5th edition WinBAX, this is related to the bilateral exercise of Vietnam and India. Okay. Now where is this being held? This is far more important question. Very important. Remember this one. Tell me, where is the WinBAX 2024 exercise being held? It is being held in Haryana, in Ambala and Chandi Mandir in Haryana. So option D is your correct answer. The next question, which country topped the Henley Passport Index 2024? Which country topped it? Singapore, right? Singapore has been topping it recently, so Singapore. Now, what is India's rank in this 2024 Henley Passport Index? India has ranked this year 83rd, right? So, 83rd is India's rank, option C. Now, let's see the next question. Which legendary folk singer known as Bihar Kokila recently passed away? Again, very, very important personality, very important question. Answer is Sharda Sinha, right? Sharda Sinha, she was called Bihar Kokila, Nightingale of Bihar, right? She has recently passed away. Now, which two Indian companies formed a 50-50 joint venture to expand the renewable energy sector? Which two companies? The NTPC and the ONGC. Okay, we have discussed this. Now, let's see the next one. What is the main aim of the Oil and Gas Methane Partnership 2.0 joined by the Karen Oil and Gas? This again is very important topic of current affairs. Okay. So why have this partnership taken place? To reduce methane emissions, right? So they are trying to shift more towards use of renewable fuels and to replace fossil fuels. So that is why, to reduce methane emissions, to fight climate change, this has taken place. Next question, which Indian wicketkeeper batter recently announced retirement from all forms of cricket? Riddhiman Saha, right? So you have to remember Riddhiman Saha, he is an Indian wicketkeeper and batter. He has retired. Now let's see the next one. What year was the United Nations Environment Program founded? This is a static GK question, a very important question from your environment. This is previously asked question. Okay, this has been previously asked in various SSC and RRB PSC exams. Which is the year? 1972, right? Remember this one. Now let's see the next one. Where are the headquarters of the World Boxing located? The World Boxing, this was founded just last year in 2023, right? They held the U19 boxing championship, and where is their headquarters? It is in Rennes, right? Now let's see the next one. Who was the sole Indian male boxer to win gold medal at the U19 boxing championship? The sole male winner, who was he? He was Hemant Sangwan, right? Hemant Sangwan, he won in the men's category gold medal. Okay. Now again another static GK question. Which city is the capital of Vietnam? Which city? Option B, Hanoi. Okay, not Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh is a very famous city of Vietnam, right? They have a lot of history museums and a lot of important, historical monuments there. But Hanoi, it is the capital of Vietnam. Now, who created the Henley Passport Index? We saw India's rank is 83rd. So, who created this Henley Passport Index? It was created by Dr. Christian H. Kaelin, right? You have to remember this name, Christian H. Kaelin. Okay. Next question. Which country topped the Nature Conservation Index 2024? Nature Conservation Index was created by Luxembourg, option C. Okay. Next question. Where does India rank in the 2024 Nature Conservation Index? What is the rank? 176th. Okay, 176th is India's rank. Now let's see the next question. What is the deadline set by the Supreme Court to eradicate child marriage in Rajasthan? Which is the deadline? What is the year? Option D, 2030, right? Now let's see the next question. Which act defines the legal age of marriage in India? This we had mentioned within this current affairs. Which act? Prohibition of Child Marriage Act of 2006. Okay, this is a very important question, both from current affairs and static GK. Nowadays these GK GS questions, they often mix it up with current affairs, right? So all the important news that you have in your current affairs, from there you will see that GK sections question will be asked. Okay, so this is important to remember. That is why we are providing the GK along with this current affairs. Okay. Now, which Indian state launched the Deepam 2.0 scheme to provide free cooking energy? Which state? Option C, Andhra Pradesh, right? Next one. What will ISRO's upcoming Proba 3 mission study? What will it study? It will study Sun's corona, right? So, option C. Next question. Who recently became the first Indian to win a world boxing title in the super featherweight category? What is the name? Mandip Jangra. Mandip Jangra, option B is your correct answer. The next question. What is the name of the joint project between India and Kazakhstan to produce titanium slag? What is this name of this joint project? Answer it in the comment. It is IREUK Titanium Limited. So from these options, okay, you can eliminate also. So the question asks that they are producing titanium slag, right? If this is mentioned in the question, then you can go by the options and you can understand that this can be a probable answer. Okay, so that is the way you can eliminate. Okay. Next question. Which city hosted the first Asian Buddhist Summit in 2024? The first Asian Buddhist Summit in 2024 was held where? In New Delhi. Option B is your correct answer. Now, what theme did the Asian Buddhist Summit have? What was the theme? The theme was role of Buddha Dhamma in strengthening Asia. Okay, so the role of Buddha's Dhamma in strengthening Asia. Next question. Which Indian state approved a 35% reservation for women in the state government job? So, the state government jobs of which state is going to, give reservation of 35% to women? It is Madhya Pradesh. Okay, Madhya Pradesh. Again, important for all the PCS exams, also very important for your NTPSC. Okay, what year has India set as its goal to send an Indian to the moon? So, a person will be sent to moon. Which year has been set as the target year? 2040. Okay. Now, which company introduced the electric vehicle brand Flying Flea? Royal Enfield. Option C is your correct answer. Where is the headquarters of the International Olympic Committee located? Very, very important static GK point. Okay, Olympics, Paris Olympics and everything was in news. So, where is the headquarters of this International Olympic Committee? It is in Lausanne in Switzerland, right? Next question. Which country recently submitted its bid to host the 2036 Summer Olympics? Which country? India, right? Option B. So, India has, submitted its bid to host 2036 Summer Olympics. Next question. Who is the current president of the International Olympic Committee? Who is the president? Answer it. It's a very easy. Thomas Bach. This has been a lot in news. So, Thomas Bach, he is the current president. Okay. Now, let's see the next MCQ. What is the symbol of the atomic number titanium? This we had put in for your, GK section. This is a part of your science. So, what is the atomic number of titanium? It is 22. And Ti, this is the, symbol of titanium. Okay. So, titanium, it is the hardest element, okay, artificial element, okay. This is the strongest, hardest artificial element. Do you know that another interesting fact about titanium, that it is used in, whenever artificial legs, surgeries are done, okay, for, it is used as artificial bone. So, when, plates are in, after surgery, plates are put in for leg surgery, artificial bones, it is used titanium, because it is a very strong metal and also it doesn't rust, right? Next question. Which platform was launched under the Shilpo Shamagam Mela for artisans in digital marketing? Tulip, right? Option B is your correct answer. Next question. Now, who discovered titanium? In the year 1791, titanium was discovered. Who discovered it? William Gregor. Okay, option C is your correct answer. This is again important for your science. Okay, these kind of questions have been asked in your PYQs, SSC PYQs. You'll get these questions, right? So, titanium was discovered by William Gregor. Next question. Which organization provided a $200 million loan to improve Uttarakhand's urban infrastructure? So, which organization? World Bank, ADB, IMF, or International Finance Corporation? ADB, right? Asian Development Bank. So, Asian Development Bank, they work for the development of the Asia Pacific region, right? So, they have, given this loan to Uttarakhand for building their urban infrastructure. Okay. Next question. Which country launched the ZimSat-2 satellite to boost its space program? Kenya, Nigeria, Ghana, Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe, right? You can go by the name also, ZIM. This stands for Zimbabwe. Okay, this was the second satellite that was launched by, built and launched by Zimbabwe. Now, Zimbabwe launched it from where? From which country? From Russia. So, Zimbabwe doesn't have their own infrastructure for, satellite launch. So, they launched it from Russia. Okay. Now, the next question. South Africa introduced which scheme to attract tourists from India and China? Preferred tourist scheme, trusted tour operator scheme, global tourism scheme, or visa free travel scheme? Which one? Option B, right? Trusted tour operator scheme. Now the next question. Who was re-elected as the president of Moldova? Who was? Maya Sandu, right? Maya Sandu is the president of Moldova. She was re-elected. Okay, next one. Where was the 4th LG Cup Horse Polo 2024 tournament held? Where was it held? Leh, Srinagar, Dras, or Shimla? Which one? Dras in Ladakh, right? So, Dras is also, I mentioned to you in the daily current affairs video, that Dras is the coldest place in India, okay, coldest place in India. Okay, so in India during the winters it reaches around minus 40 to minus 45 degrees Celsius, around that. Okay, so it is the coldest place. Remember this. Okay, next question. Which institution partnered with the Bajaj Finance Limited to support climate finance initiatives of India? Which institution? World Bank, IFC, Asian Development Bank, or Reserve Bank of India? Which one? International Finance Corporation, IFC. Now, IFC, we had seen they are for-profit organization. Okay, so they invest in only in the kind of ventures that are profitable, that are commercial ventures. Okay, now let's see the next one. Which two Indian states formed the Joint Corridor Management Committee for cheetahs? So under the cheetah project, okay, which two Indian states are going to form this joint corridor? Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, or Uttar Pradesh and Bihar? Which one? Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, right? Option C is your correct answer. For the passing of the cheetahs from Rajasthan to Madhya Pradesh, because we have seen that the cheetahs, they have been kept in the Kuno National Park. Now these cheetahs, they are moving, they are roaming about, and in this process they are moving from Madhya Pradesh to Rajasthan. So for their safe movement, a corridor will be formed. So that is why a joint committee between Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan have been formed, right? Now, what is the main feature of the PM Vidya Lakshmi scheme? What is the main feature? Why has this PM Vidya Lakshmi scheme been launched? What for? For financial support for meritorious students, right? In the higher education sector. Okay. So in the higher education sector, not in primary education, in higher education, financial support will be given to the meritorious students. Okay. This has been launched by the Union Cabinet. Okay. So it is a scheme of the government of India. Remember this. Okay. Next question. The Ningol Chakoba festival is primarily celebrated in which Indian state? In Manipur, right? Option B is your correct answer. Meitei community, they celebrate this, right, according to their lunar calendar. Okay, so Manipur is the correct answer. Now, what is unique about this LignoSat satellite? LignoSat satellite has recently been launched by the Japan, right? So, what is the special feature? It is the smallest satellite, it's the entirely solar powered, it's made of wood, or it is designed for underwater exploration. Which one? It's made of wood, right? And which wood? Hanoi wood. So the Japanese scientists, they were, testing this for a long time to test how wood would perform in space, right? In the extreme conditions of space, how wood would perform as a material. So they have finally completed it and they have launched it. Hanoi wood has been used to form LignoSat satellite. Okay, this is again very important current affairs. Now, who developed this LignoSat satellite? Which there was collaboration. Okay, two organizations, they collaborated. So what is the correct answer of this question? The Kyoto University and the Sumitomo Forestry. So the Kyoto University and the Sumitomo Forestry, they were going through the research work, okay, and together they have now developed this LignoSat satellite made of Hanoi wood. Okay. Next question. Where is the headquarters of the Asian Development Bank? Easy, I think this is Manila, Philippines, right? The headquarters is in Manila, Philippines. Next question. Which tri-service military exercise did India conduct along its eastern border? Which one? Yudhavyas, Poorvi Prahar, Samudra Shakti, or Vajra Prahar? Poorvi Prahar, right? So this was a tri-service military exercise of India conducted in Ladakh region, okay, in the Depsang and Demchok region of Ladakh. This was conducted, and why? To test the, to test the military power, okay, along the eastern border, okay. Now, on which date is the National Cancer Awareness Day observed? Which date? November 7th, right? We discussed it yesterday only. The National Cancer Awareness Day is observed on November 7th. Next question. Who received the Rohini Nayyar Prize 2024 for contributions to rural development? Vinod Rai, Sandeep Mathur, Anil Pradhan, or Piyush Goyal? Who received it? Anil Pradhan, right? For his contribution in the STEM, right? I discussed this. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, right? So in this sector, in spreading these kind of education in the rural areas to those who do not have the resource for studying these, Anil Pradhan has got this Rohini Nayyar Prize. Okay. Next one. Who topped the Edelgive Hurun India Philanthropy List 2024? Who topped it? Shiv Nadar. Option C is your correct answer, right? Shiv Nadar has topped it. Next question. What is celebrated on November 8th in honor of Wilhelm Conrad Roentgen? Which day is observed? Physics Day, World Radiology Day, X-ray Day, or Science Day? Let me see how many of you give the correct answer. The World Radiology Day, option B is your correct answer, not X-ray day. Don't get confused, okay? Now, Röntgen, he discovered X-rays and he got Nobel Prize for it as well. But this day is observed as World Radiology Day. Why? Because X-rays are used in radiology. What is radiology? Radiology is when, the imaging, right? Our, internal organs, bones, etc. All these are, imaging, medical imaging takes place through using of X-rays. Okay, so World, Radiology Day is celebrated on November 8th. Next question. Which organization signed a host country agreement with India to establish a secretariat here? Which organization? The Global Biofuels Alliance. Option C, Global Biofuels Alliance. GBA, when was this formed? I've discussed this. So GBA was formed in 2023 during the G20 Summit. And who was presiding over in this G20 Summit of 2023? India, right? So Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he formed this Global Biofuels Alliance, okay? And this has now signed a host country agreement with India so that they can establish a secretariat over here, okay? Now let's see the next question. Which young Indian chess player became the world's youngest rated chess player? What is the name? Arjun Erigasi, Anish Sarkar, Nihal Sarin, or Ramesh Babu Praggananda? Who has become? Anish Sarkar, right? So he is a 3-year-old. Just imagine, he is just 3 years old, okay? So he is a 3-year-old from Kolkata in West Bengal, and he has become the world's youngest rated chess player. And who have rated him? FIDE, right? So this is the international organization for, all the chess, games that are played, organized, right? Next question. In which country did Mount Leotobi Lucky Lucky recently erupt? In which country? Japan, Philippines, Indonesia, Thailand. Which one? Option C, Indonesia is your correct answer, right? So Indonesia, it is located in the Pacific Ring of Fire region, right? It is an island country, Pacific Ring of Fire. Where is Pacific Ring of Fire? Why is it called so? Because in this region of the Pacific Ocean, there are a lot of, island countries which almost forms like a ring, and they are very prone to, very susceptible to volcanic eruptions. And why volcanic eruptions? Because this, the tectonic plates under this oceanic region, they are very volatile. It's a subduction zone, that is the tectonic plates, that is the earth plates below the surface of the earth. They are very prone. Here one plate often goes under the other plate, okay? So when this kind of movement takes place, there is earthquake, and that leads to volcanic eruptions. So Indonesia is your correct answer. Next question. Who won the 2024 Rolex Paris Masters in tennis? Which player won it? Novak Djokovic, Daniil Medvedev, Rafael Nadal, or Alexander Zverev? Who won it? We discussed it yesterday only, right? Alexander Zverev. He is a German tennis player, right? Now, next question. Which country will implement a ban on social media access for children under 16? Which country? USA, Australia, Canada, or New Zealand? Australia, right? So Australia have passed this, this bill, and they are trying to ban it for the children. Now, what is an important fact about Australia that I discussed yesterday? That it is the only continent, okay, only continent that does not have a, active volcano, without a active volcano. So everywhere, there are some active or dormant volcanoes, right? But this is the only continent, remember, which doesn't have any active volcano, okay, in the entire continent. Next question. How many members are now included in the reconstituted Central Apprenticeship Council? Now this was reconstituted recently, right? Now how many members are there? 54. Option B is your correct answer, okay? Next question. Which Indian university ranked 44th in the QS World University Rankings in Asia? IIT Bombay, JNU, IIT Delhi, and IISc Bengaluru. These are the options. Which is the correct answer? IIT Delhi, option C, right? So IIT Delhi, it has ranked 44th in Asia. And who has topped this QS World University Rankings? Comment this in the comment section, who has topped it. That is also important. And that university is from China, okay? Let's see if you remember the name of the university, okay? Next question. Who is the current Prime Minister of Australia? There are four options: Scott Morrison, Anthony Albanese, Malcolm Turnbull, or Julia Gillard. Who is it? Anthony Albanese. Okay, so all these prime ministers and presidents of these countries which are in news, it's very important. Okay, Anthony Albanese. Anthony Albanese. Okay, next one. Where is the headquarters of the International Chess Federation FIDE? We discussed about the FIDE ratings, right? So International Chess Federation FIDE, where is the headquarter? All the headquarters are important, right? Paris, France, Moscow in Russia, New York in USA, or Lausanne in Switzerland. Where is it? It's in Lausanne, Switzerland. Okay. Next question. Which natural phenomena does the ring of fire refer to? Okay, so I didn't know if this question was given, so I've already explained to you. So tell me, now you know it is the volcanic activity region, right? So next question. Who is the minister for the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship in India? Who is the minister of MSDE? Smriti Irani, Rajiv Chandrasekhar, Jayant Chowdhury, or Dharmendra Pradhan? Jayant Chowdhury, right? Option C is your correct answer. So that is all the important, MCQs that there were for your first week of November. Okay, the weekly PDF is also given in our Telegram channel. So go to the Telegram channel and join it. And if you have any doubts or any, comments that you need this kind of current affairs or anything related to our material, you can comment it in the comment section. Let us know if you're liking our sessions or not, if this was beneficial for you or not. Okay, so if this was beneficial, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and also join the Telegram channel for all the PDFs. Okay, link is given in the comment section. Okay, so that is all. Thank you everyone.